Part 3, Question 1. What benefits does the Internet brings to communications? From our point of view, Internet have benefit our communications in many ways. First of all, help us to save more money during our communications. Due to sometimes we have to have some talk with people who stays in the other side of the world. So the internet will help us to communicate with each other without having to pay money for a flight or travel to the place where that person lives. So therefore, we can save more money. Another benefit is that this also helps us to prevent some misunderstood about cultures. Like we often have to communicate with many foreign people. So I think that it is certain that with the help of the internet, we can understand about what to say and not to say about the culture of someone. Therefore, can prevent some misunderstood. Question 2. Which one is better, being a communicator or a listener? I think it would be better to be a listener due to many reasons. One of them is that when I listen, I can have to gain more general views about many things. Like I can, while listening to the person who communicate, I can have thorough thought and understands about it. Therefore, when I talk, I can give out more intelligent and also more clever speech, therefore preventing misunderstoods and arguments during the communications. Another reason is that I also have more time to think about what to say. Because I have more time to listen to what that person talk, I can think about what to say more carefully. Therefore, I can prevent some misunderstoods during communications. Question 3. What qualities does a person need to have to be a good communicator? From my point of view, there are many things that people need to require before being a communicator. One of them is the confidence. People need to have enough confidence to speak out what they think. They have to stop thinking they are embarrassing themselves. Therefore, they can be more calm and know what to say, preventing the misunderstoods and also the awkward situations everyone are in. Another qualities required is about another qualities, in my opinion, would be the carefulness and the cleverness, because people need to think more carefully before speaking. They have to consider what to say and what not to say to prevent any misunderstanding and also the wrong thought about some culture. Therefore, they can prevent arguments and misunderstoods during communications and easily achieve the goal of conversation. Question 4. What qualities do people need to speak in public? I think speaking in public requires a lot of qualities. One of them is the confidence. To speak in the public, they need to have enough confidence and courage to stand in front of many people and speak out what they think. Because of this, they also need to when they become calm and confident, they can have more careful thought of what they say, therefore preventing misunderstoods and argument during the conversations and speak. Another quality is the carefulness in choosing what to say. People have the qualities to consider what to say and what not to say to ensure that they don't speak any wrong things that can anger the public. Therefore, the carefulness is really necessary to become to speak in the public. Question 5. What kind of people often give speech? I think everyone can give speech, but it depends on what kind of speech is important. Usually, we normal people can all give normal speech like anything, but sometimes some speech is really important, especially when the person who give out those speech is the politicians. The politician need to have careful thought and careful consideration of language and words so that they won't cause any misunderstandings and also any crusades on themselves, and also not to anger the citizens when they speak out what they are planning. Besides, another person who their speech is really important would be also sometimes is the leaders of some companies. They need to have a considerations of words and language to imply what they mean to the employees. Therefore, they can boost their productivity gains if they need to. Question 6. How important is it to be a good listener when communicating? I think there's two main requirements for this. One of them is that we have to have a sympathetic ears. So many people can list a lot of things. So we need to focus and concentrate on this so that we can understand what they mean and we can choose carefully to talk with them. Another thing is that to be a good listeners, people also need to have a good range of knowledge, because many people talk about many things. So we need to be a good listener with a wide range of knowledge to know what they are meaning. Therefore, we can prevent misunderstandings when giving our speech later. Thank you for listening.